A 70-year-old man found dead this past Saturday morning in Bend. Good evening, I'm Alan Martin.
And I'm Alan Schauffler. Thank you for joining us. This is now a murder investigation. The Deschutes County Sheriff's Office looking into the apparent killing near the 21,000 block of Los Serranos Drive in Bend, close to Hamby and Reed Market. The victim now identified as Leonard Raymond Paverieri. Neighbors did get a notification this weekend to lock their homes and lock their cars, but detectives say they do not believe there's still a suspect near the crime scene.
We want to keep the public updated as much as we can, and we wanted to put the residents in that neighborhood at ease that we were in the area and we found no indication that the suspect was in that area.
If you saw or heard anything suspicious in that area, please contact the Sheriff's Office. The number 541-693-6911. No other information is available at this time.
An alleged arson happened over the weekend in Bend just before 2:30 Saturday morning. Bend Fire and Rescue responded to a fire at Spiked Wireless at Northeast 3rd and Greenwood. Investigators say this was no accident. The case is still active. Luckily, the fire didn't get into the inside of the building, damaged the gas meter, electric lines, and utility connections. The estimated cost, about $25,000 in damage. If anyone has info, though, please contact the Bend Police Department.
Theft and vandalism striking a Redmond family, specifically targeting their Halloween display.
Yeah, the homeowner says that a trio of teenagers committed the act. Central Oregon Daily's Colby Ennebrad spoke with the homeowner today, who gave him video of the crime. Colby?
Alan, homeowner Christina Jordan says this happened 2 days in a row over the weekend, an act that goes deeper than ruining a Halloween display. Christina Jordan's video shows her decorated yard at its spooky best. But vandals and thieves have turned it from this into a not-so-happy holiday.
I don't feel like safe. I feel violated. 9 years living in the same place. This hasn't happened before.
A family's Halloween display stolen from and vandalized. This video shows the vandals in action.
It had a vandalism the first night. They picked up my heavy gravestones that are actually made of stone and threw them at my home, broke them. They did steal a couple pieces of my property. They also punched holes in a few of my inflatables.
Jordan says the camera caught what appears to be 3 teenagers committing the act, one that goes deeper than just ruining a Halloween display.
We have an 8-year-old son who has autism, and Halloween is his favorite holiday. And so this was very hard for him to deal with. It was very disruptive for him.
Christina Jordan's yard, once filled with spooky spirit, now almost barren.
And so we just decided to put everything away because we're both working parents, and we can't constantly be here watching things.
Jordan says they're debating putting what remains of their decorations back out on Halloween, but for now, they don't want to risk any more damage. Jordan says she did file a police report with Redmond Police Department and has a full list of all the items taken. She says she has not gotten any update regarding the investigation after sending them the video of the vandals, and we have yet to hear back as well. Alan, back to you.
Colby, thank you. Now, 4 schools in the Redmond district went into the secure protocol this morning. It's after police received a tip from a concerned parent about a possible threat. As a precaution, Redmond High School, Terrebonne Elementary, Tom McCall Elementary, and Elton Gregory Middle School all took the security measures, locking outside doors but continuing classes and letting parents know what was happening.
We knew right away, very early on, that there wasn't a direct threat to the students, but we still want to be transparent with our community, with the parents, and let them know why we're making the decisions that we're making, and hopefully so they can understand the processes.
There are 3 different levels of security protocol in the Redmond School District. First is lockdown, then secure, then evacuation. Now, School Resource Officer Nathan Rankin was already on campus at Redmond High School when officers got the tip. The school was in secure status for about an hour and 40 minutes. Redmond police did not find any direct threat to students, and the doors reopened after less than 2 hours.
Is there a second Costco coming to Bend? The Bend Planning Commission is having a meeting to recommend the approval of the Gateway North Master Plan. That's about 52 acres on the north side of Bend by Highway 20 and Roball Lane. The proposed plan would bring a second Costco store into the area, restaurants, multi-family housing as well in the same development. There would also be a road built through the site to connect Highway 20 with Hunnell Road.
Things looking so great, I don't think we want the weather to change.
You know, it's pretty nice. If you like 82 degrees and clear skies, that kind of thing. Touch of smoke out there, Dorrell, but surely we're drifting out of that.
Well, and that smoke's really going to stick around with us as long as those wildfires continue to burn, so it's still in the planner. But today it was a little extra hazy. For many of us, our air quality was down to moderate, even unhealthy for sensitive groups at times, but we've also seen some clouds. Coming into the high desert, these clouds are part of the tail end of a weak front. This front is going to be what we call a dry front. We're not looking at precipitation, but it's already going to be knocking our temperatures back down into the lower 70s and some upper 60s by tomorrow, but it's going to be a brief cool down. When we look at that current air quality across the state, it's worse on the other side of the Cascades. For most of the Tri-County area, good to moderate again. Some of those sensors are reporting back at unhealthy for sensitive groups. Now, winds have been breezy at times through the day, getting up to 10 to 20 miles per hour. Here's where we're sitting right now, and our temperatures are in the 70s with a couple of spots still into the 80s. 80 in Redmond, 82 in Warm Springs, but tonight, that's when we get our cool down. By 7 o'clock, we're looking at 66, 50s by 9, 52 by 11, then dipping into the 40s. But the next 72 hours, more sunshine, and we rebound quickly.
Well, the southeast U.S. still recovering after Hurricane Ian blew through. Tens of thousands displaced, more than 100 dead across 3 states, most of those deaths in Florida. And we're keeping Floridians in our thoughts every day as they mourn and as they rebuild.
Absolutely, and I know a lot of people want to help out, and the Humane Society of Central Oregon doing what it can to assist. As of last night, personnel drove to Portland to meet an emergency flight full of pets. Our Morgan Gwynn stopped by to see how the furry friends are doing today. Morgan?
Alan, all of the cats taken in by the Humane Society are doing well, a little groggy after being flown in all the way from Florida, and 2 of them were isolated after getting sick from feeling too stressed. But all in all, they are healthy and safe.
Mariposa and 13 of her feline friends were flown from Charlotte County, Florida to Portland in the wake of Hurricane Ian. In total, the flight carried 181 animals.
Every time that the Humane Society of Central Oregon receives animals after a disaster, what we're doing is we are emptying out the shelters in the vicinity of the hurricanes in this case, and that way we're making space for rescuers to be able to get the animals off of the streets and into a safe shelter.
This is so that pets lost in the hurricane can stay local and be reunited with their families. The Humane Society of Central Oregon took in 14 cats.
We will do an intake and exam on them, and we'll see if anyone need any additional medical care, like the 2 we know at least right now do. There will likely be more. We'll get them ready and healthy for adoption.
Around 8 hours of flying, a 3-hour car ride, and now a checkup.
We just kind of do a quick overlook, check their ears, their teeth, flea comb them, trim their nails, take their picture, put an identifying collar on them, just to kind of get a quick look and let the veterinary staff know if anything else needs to be looked at further.
Mariposa did not appreciate the nail trimming, but she would love a good home in Central Oregon.
We expect these guys to be available for adoptions in the next couple of days.
At the time of my visit to the Humane Society, all of the cats that had been examined were spayed and neutered.
The felines range from 1 to 5 years old, and after speaking with the cats, they said they would love to be adopted as soon as possible. Back to you guys at the desk.
From now until election night, we are getting you ready to vote. This evening, we go to Jefferson County, where community members will get to meet the candidates running for mayor in Madras. The Madras Jefferson County Chamber of Commerce holds its mayor forum tonight at 6 o'clock at the Madras Performing Arts Center. All 5 candidates, Austin Throop, Mike Lapine, Johnston, Travis Montgomery, and Bill Atherton, will be present to answer questions. Our Steele Haugen is at that forum, and he will bring you more details about that event tonight at 11 o'clock.
A young mural artist grabs an opportunity by the horns.
I walked in and I was like, this is very large, but I didn't want to turn it down.
Coming up next, Steve Kaufman takes us to see this giant work of art.